Bawa da bawa na mese bawa tiang malgeme tulate gborogbo bawa do biye zanindengo kamidengo ye zanindengo kamidengo. Well, my name is Blakk Rasta and this is the Black Pot, aka Kukushunemo, where we speak truth to power. We are in the service of God and country. And this is the way we allow ourselves and welcome ourselves into the comfort of your homes. In Africa, we just walk into your houses because we know that every time we are welcome. We join you in the eating of your food and we hug. We don't sign contracts. A handshake is enough for a contract. Everything is purely vertical. My brother, my sister, this is the Black Pot, aka Kukushunemo. And you know what it is in every African home. Hear me now. In every traditional African home, there is this beautiful black pot that is always sitting on the fire. And anytime you see it sitting on the fire, you know there's something sumptuous cooking. A delicacy that will make you salivate. Oh my God. This is the black pot. And today, what is cooking in the black pot? Today we have so many different things to talk about. And I'm just going to take you through. Remember, we don't like to criticize, but if we must criticize, we will. Only to develop and not to destroy. This is the black pot, aka Kukushunemo. My brother, my sister, the police service is in trouble right here in Ghana. The police service is thinking deeply. And it looks like there's a shattering or there's a mayhem in their medullas oblongata. What is really happening? Now, 2 policemen have been gunned down. Oh my God, have mercy. Gunned down at a place called Borteman near Ashaiman. Lord God have mercy. Constable Randolph Jima Ansa has been shot dead. And of course, Corporal Stephen Kwekunyame has also been shot. A constable and a corporal. They are just in the beginning ranks of the police. And already tanks are wagging all over Ghana. What is the problem? My brother, my sister, you remember as the year began, in fact, it started from some time ago. Some bullion vans in this country were attacked. Every now and then, and so much money stolen, the people's money. We all saw how crime was increasing in this country, especially armed crimes. And we all heard how the police PRO, Kwesi Ofori, came out and told us that no, crime rate is not increasing in Ghana, and that police had a firm grip on the cases of crime in this country, my brother, my sister. Now it looks like Kwesi Ofori, my very good brethren, is eating the humble pie. What is Kwesi Ofori, DCOP Kwesi Ofori, the PRO of police saying? Now DCOP Kwesi Ofori, oh my God have mercy, is saying something interesting. He says it looks like new recruits into the police service must have their training reviewed. Now they say when the birds learn to fly without perching, then the hunters must also review their tactics to shoot without missing. It looks like crime has taken a new trend in this country. What is it that has become new in criminology? What is it that has made the police service in Ghana sit back, go back to the drawing board and say, hey, there's the need for new crime tactics in this country? As said by DCOP Kwesi Ofori, new recruits into the police service would now have their training reviewed. My brother, my sister, what do you expect of a country that has family and friends in the police service? What do you expect from a country whose citizens join the police only because they are unemployed? Shoeshine boys are part of the police. Fishermen and fishmongers are all part of the police. With no disrespect to shoeshine boys and fishmongers and fishermen. But the point is, a lot of these people are illiterate. How many people join the police service in Ghana only because they know an uncle who knows a brother and a sister who knows a certain cousin sitting in the police service who can give them the chance to become police? In fact, if it would not be an exaggeration, about 99% of all those in the police service today got into it just because they had no employment. They got into it by default. How many people would come out and tell you that I want to join the police service when I am of age? Go to all the schools in Ghana. If you find one person who wants to be police, find out the reason. They will tell you so they can get bribes on the street. My brother, my sister, if you have ex-convicts as part of the police service, if you have fishmongers, fishermen, shoeshine boys, and even have prostitutes in the police service, most of whom are totally illiterate, how are they going to be able to combat crime? Look how many people we see on our streets, and they call themselves policemen. Yet when you look at them, you can tell that they are about 90 years old. Yet check their documents, they say they are 41. Some police women on our streets should have gone on retirement some 45 years back. Every year they are 39 years old. For the past 50 years they have been 39 years every year. Age dishonesty, professional dishonesty, my brother, my sister. So the police service is now going to review, my brother, my sister, its training tactics and so on and so forth. Bullion vans attacks. Now and then, the bullion vans get attacked. And now, new information has come out that some policemen are actually involved in some of these attacks every now and then. 2 people were arrested. And these 2 people, Constable Randolph Jima Ansa, and of course Corporal Stephen Kwekunyame, arrested in police custody for 2 weeks. Now the police comes out to say, oh, there is a gang of thieves also attacking bullion vans that these 2 police people know about. Follow us and go show us the hideout of this gang of thieves. On the way, according to DCOP Kwesiofori, the gang of thieves started firing. So there was what is known as fire for fire. Police firing, gang of thieves firing, and these 2 gentlemen from the police service were the only culprits. They were the only 2 people, the only victims shot and killed in this so-called bullion van attacks. What story is Blakk Rasta talking about? You have arrested 2 members of the police service. DCOP Kwesiofori says, oh, we are not going to shield any member who is part of any crime. 2 weeks after, we hear that you have taken the 2 people to go and show you the hideout for a gang of thieves. Now, fire for fire. You were caught in a crossfire, and only 2. These 2 people that you arrested, they are the only people killed. In the gang of thieves, nobody even escaped with a bullet wound. The other police officers, nobody was even scratched. What are you telling the people of Ghana? Now there is new information coming out, and this new information is simple. Now, it says that the police might have shot these people so that some big shots in the police service would have their names shielded. A+ posted it out a few hours ago that he knows that some big men in the police service, some commissioners of police, have a hand in these Bullion van attacks. They come into a collaboration with ex-convicts, give them guns, and even some junior police officers, like the constable and the corporal involved in this, to partake and undertake armed robbery, attacking the vans at specific points, killing their fellow policemen in order to steal money. So in order not to be exposed, the police themselves decided to shoot and kill these two people. My brother, my sister, I spoke with A+ earlier, and he had this information to tell me about why he posted what he posted on Facebook. This is A+ speaking to me just a few minutes ago before I came on set.
Rasta, you see this whole robbery issue, right? Remember that not long ago, a policeman was killed in a Bullion van robbery somewhere in Accra. And eventually the police were able to arrest some of the culprits. So these guys are being held by police. In fact, the information I have is that the guys the police people, officers who have been killed, were arrested 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, they've been with the police. The police has been interrogating them, and then they've also confessed to some of the allegations. They have accepted some of the allegations. They've confessed to the crime and all. That's the information I have. Now go and read the police statements. According to the police, these same people who are in police custody exchange fire with police, and so they are being killed. So all of us must ask the police for a better explanation. How people in police custody exchange fire with police, and so they are being killed. That is one. I know for sure that the police will come and say that they took them somewhere to go and identify or to go and assist in some arrest or take them to some crime scene, and that is where it happened. Okay, no problem. That is where it happened. But the people there at the crime scene who exchanged fire with the police, nobody got hurt. We have not found any of them. The police who were being held have been killed, and the police who went on the mission, nobody was hurt. You see, this thing is very fishy, and I'm saying this because one experience that I have with these guys from last year, something that they did that I am working on before I talk about. So, in fact, based on my previous experience with the police, I suspect that they have just eliminated these guys. You see, the job that Dr. Nampari is doing, very difficult because he's surrounded by evil people. This robbery happened when he was not IGP. When he became IGP, he has been able to arrest some of the suspects. Now that the suspects are dead, how does he continue? Rasta, that is why people like you, I don't joke with. This system is evil. This system is a very bad one. You cannot do good in this system. And I suspect that there's something going on. And all of us must push the police to tell us how people in police custody exchange fire with police.
Okay. Now your post was talking about a commissioner who is involved in it. You said you mentioned some names. Do you have a couple of names?
Look, listen, like I said, I suspect that there are some people involved based on what happened last year. Last year, I sat down with the IGP and I told him about the crime. In the meeting, there was a commissioner, an assistant commissioner or something, I don't know his rank. There was a commissioner, yes, there was just a commissioner in the first meeting. I told him about a crime that is going on, something that is happening, some people that have been killed. When I got up from the meeting, the IGP asked one commissioner to have a meeting with myself, with other police officers, to discuss the way forward and how to deal with the issue. I gave them all the facts. Rasta, can you believe that when I left there, in less than 30 minutes, one of the criminals called me to tell me that he has heard that I went to headquarters to mention his name. Yes. This is the country we live. Very dangerous place.
So, A plus.
When I see that, I suspect people in all of this. I mean, just give me a few hours. I'll tell you everything. In fact, I will tell you first. Wait, I'm doing something.
Okay, I get it. Okay, so I'm going to end by asking you one more question. Are you a police informant?
No, I'm a citizen of Ghana, and so if I happen to know who killed Fennec, I immediately have to report to the police. Okay. And I think that you should also do the same. If I have information about who killed the MP, I immediately have to inform the police. And I think every citizen of Ghana must do the same. Every citizen must inform the police when a crime is going on. If that is what makes one an informant, all of us must be police informants.
Okay. But are you being paid for this?
No.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Plus. Thank you. Bless.
Well, you heard it from A+. He's a musician and a politician. My brother, my sister, those two guys who were shot and killed, Constable Randolph Jima Ansa, and of course, Corporal Stephen Kwekunyame, did they have some links with some bad guys in the police service? And for that matter, in order not to have their tops blown, the covers blown, they have been shot and killed? Let me not spend too much time on this. We are going to follow up on this and we'll make sure that we bring you all the information. This is the Black Pot, aka Kuku Shodomon, where we speak truth to power. And I go to a next thing. My brother, my sister, for some days now, we've been hearing about so much dishonesty in the Ghanaian economy. Remember Kwesi Bochi, only a couple of days ago, came out and said, hey, this government is so arrogant and so dishonest when it comes to the economy. And I'm quoting him. You all know Kwesi Bochi. He was the finance minister of this country from 1982 all the way down to 1995, and he resigned on his own. Kwesi Bochi was able to achieve a lot for this country. Now, all of a sudden, he cannot take it anymore. He says, this arrogant government, led by Nana Akufo-Addo, is so dishonest about the economy. Well, somebody would say, this is an NDC guy. He belongs to the opposition party, so let him shut down and go sit his backside. But see this. Now the World Bank country director, his name is Pierre Laporte. That sounds French, doesn't it? Pierre Laporte is all the way from the Seychelles Island. He's African. My brother, my sister, Seychelles is Ghana outside Ghana. Same way Guyana is Ghana outside Ghana. Jamaica is Ghana outside Ghana. Because these are countries that are dominated with the heritage of Ghana. Pierre Laporte, my brother, my sister, at the time was the finance minister of his country known as Seychelles. And he was able to turn the economy of his country around so robustly. Pierre Laporte made sure that he was able to carry his country, Seychelles, into the World Trade Organization. In fact, he's a guru when it comes to economics. He has worked with so many different countries. In fact, this was a man who joined the World Bank somewhere in, in recent years. And the moment he joined, what did he do? Somewhere in 2015 was when he joined. So recently. And within 4 years, he had already become a kingpin that the World Bank trusted so much and carried him around to deal with some of the economies of the world that are also beginning to grow. He started off by handling Benin and some other so-called Francophone countries. By 2019, he came to Ghana. Pierre Laporte. My brother, my sister, we're talking about Pierre Laporte. And he is the country director of the World Bank in Ghana. He's also spoken. You know what he's saying? He says, oh my God, Ghana's public debt might have exceeded 80% of the GDP. Be transparent with the people. This is a man from Seychelles. He is begging the country's president and the managers of the country to be honest and stop the lies. You go to church night and day, you speak in tongues, you carry a holy chair around. You have a horn. We don't know if it's the horn of a donkey or the horn of a fowl. You carry it around. Holier than thou. You quote Bible verses more than Satan. You run around left, right, and center, telling everybody that you are that spiritual and that religious. Yet you cannot be honest about vital things like this, brethren. My brother, my sister, Pierre Laporte says, be honest. Now, what does it mean to say that, hey, the country has run into debt? What is the GDP at all? Gross domestic product. And what is it about? The total production of goods and services in a country. That's the meaning of GDP. Gross domestic product. Total value of goods and services produced in a country within a period of time. And he is saying that 80% of that was nothing but borrowed money. It means 80% of all the things that we produce in Ghana just last year and a couple of years ago was nothing but borrowed. Should I break it down so that people can understand? 80% of all the things that you produce in this country, according to the World Bank, was borrowed. It means if you produce 100 things in Ghana at a point, 80 of them all borrowed. It didn't come out from the bellies of Ghanaians. No, borrowed. Now the country is in debt. Now I hear some political bootlickers come out and say, oh, you know, the country slumped a little bit because of coronavirus. Now Pierre Laporte is saying that Ghana started tumbling over, tumbling down, even before the corona. The World Bank gave Ghana 430 million American dollars so that Ghana would be able to buy vaccines, would be able to buy this and buy that to take care of the virus. What did they do with the money? Health Minister Kwekwa Jimamenu decided to contract terrorists, Sheikh Al Maktoum and his cohorts, Osama bin Laden and all his cohorts, to come and blow our money for free, that he was going to Russia to bring Sputnik V. My brother, my sister, Kwesi Boche spoke and said they are not being honest with us. Now Pierre Laporte, all the way from the World Bank, is the country director, says that, hey, listen, let's be serious. Your president is a liar. He's a hopeless, pot-bellied, oversized suit wearing, private jet flying liar. His pot belly is full of lies. In my days, old men never lied, you know. If an old man told you something, you had to believe it. But not in these days. Nana Akufo-Addo has set a very terrible example for the children coming up. Why should you sit down and let little thieves around you mess up the economy? And you are not even bold and honest enough to come and tell us that this is what is happening. Little thieves who buy Christmas trees for 118,000 Ghana cedis. Because you yourself, your pet pot belly is too big to sit in a commercial plane. You are flying all over the place. How do you deal with your GDP problems, your debt issues? Expenditure must be cut down. You must find a way of producing right in the country, domestic production. But no, we can borrow. Any idiot can borrow, brethren. Hey, if you go to a mechanic and he keeps telling you, let's change this, let's buy a new one, let's change this, let's buy a new one, he's a hopeless mechanic. A mechanic should be able to repair. A mechanic who is only interested in replacing old ones with new ones is not a mechanic. That is what the president is doing in this country. They do not know how to produce, how to engage the local industries to come out and work. All they think about, my brother, my sister, oh, there's some loan sitting somewhere and it is our right to go get it and saddle the next generation with stupid debts. I am angry. My children are growing up. My children are growing up. Those of them who intended to be presidents now have lost interest in it because the presidency is nothing but a seat of lies. It's the seat of Satan with a pot belly. The presidency is nothing but a certain kind of caucus that is only interested in flying and staying in the sky. After all, they want to eat the pie that is in the sky. Brethren, we sat down here for somebody from Seychelles to come and tell us that we have a lying president. They have not been able to come out and say anything because what do they have to say anyway? Now the president is flying commercial. He has stopped flying in a private jet. He just went to Dubai, the World Trade Expo, and he sat in Emirates business class, first class. Now some people are applauding the president because they are saying, oh, he has stopped. He could have just gone by private. No, sir, the money is finished. How can he fly? When you know a thief with a pot belly, listen to me, brethren, a thief in your area with a pot belly, when you see him walking around and he's not stealing anymore, don't say that he has become born again. He can't find things to steal anymore. Some people are only honest because they do not have the opportunity to be dishonest. That is different. Some thieves are not stealing now because they can't find anything to steal. There's no opportunity to steal. So if the president all of a sudden is not flying, does not mean that he has been preached to by Owusu Bempa to stop flying. No. The money is finished. The E-levy scam has been scammed. So for that matter, the president has no money to fly around exorbitantly anymore. Anytime I talk about this, I get so incensed because they are arrogant and dishonest. They don't think about us. So when I speak with them, I speak with them with no respect. We voted you into power. Hey, our livelihood in this country depends on who mans this country. So if we give it to cocoons, if we give it to nitwits in the brain, my brother, my sister, we will sink like the Titanic. And I'm angry. This guy came all the way from the Seychelles to tell you that you have a dishonest president. Where are the party cocoons? Where are the party thieves and cheats and liars? Sons of cockroaches and grasshoppers. Where are they? It hurts me, but that is the truth. Ghana is sinking. Some Ablakwa, my very good brethren who's been chasing the president about his exorbitant Gulliver's travels, has come out to applaud the president. That, oh, Mr. President, we have realized that now you are flying commercial. Oh, we have to applaud. Hey, where is the money? He's blown all the money. How can he fly private jet again? Hey, how can he fly private jet again? Now he's in Dubai. He took some Ghana cocoa there, telling them to come and invest in Ghana. Ghana is the safest place in West Africa. Come. Oh, yes. Ghana is safe. But Ghana is no longer safe. Policemen that we have taken to police school to train. Policemen who are supposed to protect us are killing us and stealing our money from the bullion vans. Are we safe? A sitting lawmaker in parliament was gunned down in cold blood. Are we safe? Huh? Ahmed Swale was gunned down in broad daylight. He left 2 wives and children under the heat of the tropical sun to scavenge. Are you happy? Journalists are being witch-hunted night and day, locked up, some of them beaten and kicked around like Jabulani football in South Africa. True or false? Are we safe? Right now you walk on the streets and people come whispering in your ears, hey, the things you are saying about the government, be careful. These people, they are terrible. You are sons of Satan. Everybody fears you. Everybody fears you. Yes, I want investors to come into my country, but you had the biggest opportunity to turn this economy around. You fooled with it. Year of return was the biggest thing you could have used to turn this country into El Dorado. If you don't know what El Dorado is, go back to school. I will not explain that. Brethren, people were supposed to come all the way from America, England, and all over the world to partake in the cherry eating of our ancestral heritage. What happened, brethren? You turned it into a business caboodle. You turned it into the jingoisms of business with no wits. Oh yeah, come and invest. Come and, hey, brethren first. You should have welcomed them good, taught them the history, showed them around the heritage sites, accept them home, but not to swindle them. The year of return had prices of goods spiraling, geometrically racing like a crazy mad dog. Brethren, what happened? Your brethren who were taken into slavery are returning home, and all you can do is to increase the price of goods because you believe that they come from a land that has money, and because it is you idiots that make money for them wherever they are from, you have to charge them more. Is that how you welcome people, brethren and sisters, into your country? Your pot-bellied president sat down there thinking about the next private jet he would fly in, and the whole beautiful idea sank to the ground. My brother, my sister, hey, now you need another Moses with a Moses rod to divide the Red Sea into two for Ghana to be able to come back economically. I'm telling you this, brethren, and it brings tears into my eyes that I sit back and I watch a beautiful country like this that was bequeathed to us by the great Kwame Nkrumah, the Osagifo, on a silver platter. Today it has become a den of thieves. Dishonest police, dishonest army, dishonest president with a pot belly and an oversized suit. Lord God have mercy. What is this? To God be the glory. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I tell you, it is some of these things we talk about that will turn this economy around, and not to sit down and just stare. After all, the president said during his inauguration, do not be spectators, be citizens. Remember, he also said, hey, we do not know how to bring people from dead to life, but we know how to resurrect a dead economy. Mr. President, unto you now, resurrect the dead economy. The economy you assassinated, resurrect it. Or was it just worse? Did you just blah, 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 blah? My name is Blakk Rasta. This is the Black Pot, a.k.a. Kukush. To power. My brother, my sister, the next thing I want to look at is very simple. I have titled it, The Collapse, or the Ghana Airways Collapse. We all used to know the Ghana Airways. The Ghana Airways used to be the national pride. The Ghana Airways, only 1 year after the independence of this country in 1958, came into being. Oh, Ghana Airways. I remember in those days, anytime we had Ghana Airways, it was like heaven. How that plane with our country's flag graced the clouds. In fact, it never had a single accident. No plane crash. In the so many years of history of the Ghana Airways, not one crash, but it crashed. How did it crash? It crashed economically. Kwame Nkrumah brought it into being in 1958. In fact, 1958, the West African Airways Corporation was what it was in collaboration with Nigeria. Now they brought it and made it the Ghana Airways. Nigeria was always a partner. Remember, at that time, Nigeria was not even independent. 1958, and Ghana Airways became the most buoyant airways. My brother, my sister, right here in the subcontinent. But what happened to Ghana Airways? It did so well. Everything was running good. But in 1997, Lord God have mercy. 1997, what happened to Ghana Airways? It started collapsing. 39 years after, it started collapsing. Then they had to do something quickly. And boom, it got a license to be able to fly to America directly from Accra to New York. And it made profit for the first time that year. So it was able to fight the initial collapse and rise and even make profit for the first time. So for 39 years that Ghana Airways came into being, it never made profit. We were just happy seeing our national flag, greeting God in the skies night and day. And we were so happy to sit in it and hear our own language spoken to us. We were more than happy, my brother, my sister, to sit in Ghana Airways and be served towards Zafi and me and Kuka. Akpla and Petri Dechi or Petri Toto. Petri Taji. We ate it night and day. We spoke our language in our own planes. We were the pride of the whole of Africa. What do you mean? Yoro Yoro Tubani and all those were served. Ekwe me. On Ghana Airways, we didn't have to struggle and remove wax from our ears to listen to some accents that we did not understand. The pride. But witches and wizards decided to eat into the destiny of Ghana Airways. What did they do? Misappropriation of funds. Oh, if you are working with Ghana Airways, you can bring your brother or your sister. He can come and be on the plane for half price. Hey! Probably this was the biggest dishonesty that happened to Ghana Airways. Hey, workers of Ghana Airways, you can bring your brother or your sister or your husband and we'll give them half price. Oh, sir. Workers went out. Oh, this is my grandfather's uncle's brother's sister who went to Burundi and came through the country called Kenya. And then, you remember he landed in Rwanda. That is his brother's sister's uncle's wife. He's my family member. Give him half price. One man could take 1,000 people. These are my people. And he would explain every generation. And they all had half price. Sometimes, as we were told, some managers will hijack the planes, take them out all the way to Nigeria and other places for bunga bunga. You know bunga bunga. sex party. And Ghana Airways started shaking from Popo Bili. Hey, what that? When Ghana Airways started struggling like this, there was no way. In 2001, hey, President Kufuor said, hey, Ghana Airways, Sarah Mutie, he changed the whole board. But the new board that came was more corrupt. They had no idea of how to run planes. Hey, World Trade Center, boom. CD depreciation against the dollar made it worse. 2001. Corrupt board members, family and friends. I can for no. And Yaba. Then smuggling, eating, fooling. Oh, for no. And Yaba na we worry. Me mami, and now we worry. My sister. And then family and friends connection. Boom. Destroyed everything. 2001. Ghana Airways started shaking and dying. My brother, my sister, with the CD depreciation, Kufuor realized that Kai, Dabida. And then, to make it worse, Ghana Airways was owing money. Ghana Airways owed 160 million American dollars in 2001. Can you calculate it into 2022? Jesus. Kufuor was able to run around whatever abracadabra powers he used. He got 20 million and paid off part of it. Hey, like a joke. The debt, corruption, sent the debt of Ghana Airways into 200 million American dollars. They couldn't pay. So creditors were waiting at all the airports, waiting for Ghana Airways. Anytime they heard, come, they are coming. Come. Yes, those guys are coming. Come. And what happened? The moment Ghana Airways landed in New York, creditors were there. We are coming to seize your plane, the DC-10. We are coming to seize it. We're going to seize it? Oh, why? What have we done? You want to see, why? What? Did you pay your debts? You know how Americans speak. They decided to seize Ghana Airways planes because they were not paying. Collapse Ghana Airways. Today, Ghana Airways, Damrifa Due, 2004, they sacked everybody. Go home and sleep. Can't you see Ghana Airways is dead? And people started crying, me. From that time, Ghana Airways workers are still crying, me. Ghana Airways has now become a chop bar. Go to the airport, it's a chop bar. They paint it in different colors every time. If you can pay, you can bring your grandfather's photograph and put on it. If you can pay, you can paint it in pornographic colors and pictures. That is the legacy left for us, for Ghana Airways. Hallelujah. It's been the Blackport, a.k.a. Kukushuno, where we speak truth to power. My name, Blakk Rasta. This is the Blackport, a.k.a. Kukushodomo, and we are in the service of God and country. ALBAN BAGBIN. what shenanigans are going around ALBAN BAGBIN? What is the story of ALBAN BAGBIN? Now you remember we're told that ALBAN BAGBIN was traveling around the world. That he had gone to Dubai, he had taken his wife along, he had even taken his children, all because the taxpayers' money is being used. So many different things came up. In fact, there was even a leaked letter from the parliament to show that ALBAN BAGBIN was traveling around. In fact, we even heard that he had cancer. Terminal stage of cancer. It hurts me how people jubilate over sad things like this. A man has cancer. So people have to come out and dance adwa. They have to come out and throw quick play around because they are happy. Oh, Jesus. ALBAN BAGBIN traveled all the way to Dubai to take care of his cancer. You said it's cancer, right? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Final stages of cancer. You'll be shocked. Those people who are saying cancer, 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 if you go and check their scrotums, they have more cancer there than ALBAN BAGBIN. Hey! I remember when Atta Mills was alive. They said he had cancer and he was denying it. It was so glaring that the man was sick. Those who were on radio and TV chastising him and making a mockery of him. The day he died, they cried more than Satan. I remember Eslousu on radio saying, so cancer will be, your cancer will kill you. You say you don't have cancer. The cancer will kill you, and all of us will see that you are a liar. Lying president. Oh yes, he died. But she was one of those who cried gallonfuls of tears. Cried a whole ocean. Today, how many people wish ALBAN BAGBIN dead? He's the Speaker of Parliament, right? Hey, let him die. They will become professional mourners. Miwo, minubeko, miwo, minubeko. My brother, my sister. But when the man is alive, nobody turns towards his direction. Now there is something coming from the office of ALBAN BAGBIN, the Speaker of Parliament. He's not happy. ALBAN BAGBIN says that, yes, I have traveled to Dubai to take care of my sickness. But why are you saying that I went with my children? What are my children coming there to do? To sign my will? Yes, I traveled with some people as contained in that document. He traveled with about 5 people, 4 to 5 people. They went to Dubai. He was in a very luxurious hotel, taken care of by doctors in turns. My brother, my sister, but ALBAN BAGBIN has come out to say that the per diem that they ascribe to him in the press, in the media, is wrong. He said that is what every other member of government takes when they are out there. For that matter, what makes it different for me to take that? I did not calculate that. It is there for any other person who would come. They are not doing me a favor. These are some of the benefits I get as a member of government. My brother, my sister, ALBAN BAGBIN is tearful. It is sad that if truly he has cancer in the final stages and is hearing some of these toxic things, that would even toxify his blood more than the cancer. Can I go deeper? Now ALBAN BAGBIN is angry. He says, oh, Ghana, all the speakers of parliament that we have had, I, ALBAN BAGBIN, I am the least traveled. All the speakers of parliament in my 14 months of being speaker, wherever it is, I am the least traveled. Is it that you hate me? Why is it that other members, majority leader, is traveling night and day and is being paid for by the taxpayer? Some other members, even the president is flying all over. Why are you putting your spectacles on me? What have I done? Now ALBAN BAGBIN has one word to also share with all of us. He's saying that there are members of the government who have traveled more than him. In fact, thrice, 4 times, 5 times more than him. And in all cases, they took the same benefits as him. So why him? Well, my answer is very simple. At a time that this economy is collapsing, at a time that we have a clueless, negligent president, arrogant and dishonest president with a pot belly wearing an oversized suit, at a time that we have arrogant people in government, by now, I'm telling you, they would have pushed upon Nkrumah to come out and speak English to us. But the guy has become wiser. He has pulled back because he's realized that they were using him as a decoy. So he's pulled back. Have you realized that these days he doesn't come out to make so much noise? He would have come out to explain things that he himself knows is not convinced about. My brother, my sister, at the time that this economy is so jaundiced, at the time that this economy is suffering from epilepsy, apoplexy, we need to be moderate. We need to be moderate in everything. How many of us will fly out of this country and go to Dubai to go and get a doctor, give us an injection, 1 injection? We sleep with 10 prostitutes in Dubai and come back home and say, oh, I went to treat Coco Biligli. Be honest with yourselves. You are wicked people, you guys. People are sick. And when I say sick, I mean truly sick. We go to Kolebu and we are told that the place is full up. Our wives labor on the floor. That is if there's space there. We have seen pregnant women who were sent out to go and give birth in the bush like animals at Kolebu. But because you are better than us, you take your per diems and still come back and tell us that, yes, I took it because it's part of my game. Yes, my brother, my sister, if we had forced you to stay in this country and spend the per diem here and make use of our doctors and nurses, I am sure that you would have done all in your selfish interest to expand the hospital so our wives and sisters can also go there and give birth. But because of your wickedness, you don't even trust each other anymore. Oh, if I go to a Ghanaian hospital, the opposition or the government in power can get a doctor to give me a lethal injection. True or false? You don't trust each other. That's why I salute Kufuor sometimes. He was also a wicked man, but yes, I salute him sometimes. Wicked man, the way he treated Rawlings. Cut away all presidential courtesies to him because he criticized him. When I heard this, I said, wow, can you be this wicked? Kufuor was the only one that I saw go through a major surgery in a Ghanaian hospital. And it was in the news every day. Kufuor sat in the Ghana private jet. And in fact, there was no air conditioning. It was in the news. He came out. But our president is too big. He wants to sit in the jet that Donald Trump is sitting in. Do you have Donald Trump's money? Do you have Donald Trump's economy? Eh? Why don't you cut your coat according to your cloth? Why don't you invest in the younger ones so that when they are growing up, the economy can be better and they can also compete with the rest of the world? Now you tell me that, oh, yes, you are flying around the world because it's part of the courtesies that are supposed to be given to, yes. But are you patriotic enough to consider the economy like Nkrumah did? How do you feel when you see people die night and day in our hospitals? You are in Dubai being massaged by prostitutes. How do you feel when you hear that somebody has died from mere malaria when you are in France taking an injection for Qatar? Then you come back and tell me that, oh, you see, it's part of the courtesies. Oh, my God. You sound like a zombie to me. when I see some of these people do that. The people that voted into power to fight for them, you are now their king. You enjoy all the luxuries and they continue to be in hellfire. And you say that you are serving the people. You must be crazy. My brother, my sister, this is the Blakk Report. We are live on Pan-African TV. We are also live on Loud Silence TV. We are also live on Ghana Web TV every day. Monday to Friday from 4 p.m. all the way down to 5 p.m. We come out and open up our hearts and we speak with all honesty about our people, our continent, our land. It doesn't matter whether you are from Nigeria, Togo, or Benin. My eyes only see one African people. We talk about what will uplift us, not what will suppress us. Remember to follow us on YouTube, and our YouTube page is Blakk Empire Media, and our Blakk is spelled B-L-A-K-K. This has been the Blakk Report, aka Kukushunemo, and we always speak truth to power. More fire.